Hi everyone, I am back with another book review. The Voyage of the Dawn Treader of the Chronicles of Narnia series. Third book in the series, or fifth book. I'm trying to read them in the order they were, written. So, before I review the book, here's a quick summary of the story. Now, for the people who haven't read the story, the first book is basically about these peeved children, four of them. They're all brothers and sisters. 2 girls, 2 boys. They had to stay with a professor because of World War II, I think. I don't remember, but it was during wartime. They live with the professor. The youngest, Lucy, goes into a wardrobe, goes in there, nobody believes her, then they all go in there. Land of Narnia, battles. One of the brothers betrays them with a witch who calls herself the Queen of Narnia. They meet a great lion named Aslan. Battle happens. Story observed, and they all grow up into middle-aged people, and they become kings and queens of Narnia. Then they actually go back home as little kids. Then they go back again a year later in Chronicles of Narnia, Prince Caspian, where there's apparently a prince of Narnia, where apparently humans from a different land go to Narnia and kind of take over Narnia, and basically kind of go all white sellers on Native Americans' butts, kind of like deal, and all the Narnians are kind of ticked off, and Prince Caspian bumps into some Narnians who still want Narnia to come back, and the Peeves children, they come back, and they try figuring everything out. Peter, the High King, and the oldest brother, has a fight with Prince Caspian's uncle, who's the King of Narnia, supposedly. And then a lot of stuff happens, a lot of battle happens, a lot of politics talk happens, a lot of fighting, a lot of debate what we should do best for Narnia. And in this book, Prince Caspian, now King Caspian, is out about on a trip into the Eastern Sea to find 7 lords that were friends of his dad's before his dad died, who was killed by his uncle. And Edmund and Lucy, the youngest of the Peeves children, actually come along through a mirror. Oh wait, not a mirror, a painting. And this time, they're living with their cousin. I don't really remember why. I think it had to do something just that the family was so busy that they couldn't really take care of them, so they just brought them along. And Eustace is kind of a douchey kid, so he ends up getting dragged along with them. And in this story, while Prince Caspian is trying to find the 7 lords, they go to many islands. They go to an island where they sell slaves. They go to an island where there's these dwarves that only have 1 foot. There's the sea that, near the end of the book, where it tastes very sweet. It's not a salty sea, it's sweet. And there are these mer people, these sea people in there. Not mermaids, but sea people that are kind of dangerous, though not much happens with them. And there's a little mouse from the second book named Reveiew, who's a very gentleman-like person. He's very sweet, very kind. And they basically just go on adventures. Chaos ensues. They're just trying to find these 7 lords. And then everybody goes home at the end. Yeah. To be honest, I think this is probably going to be a short book review because I don't hate the Chronicles of Narnia series thus far. It's just that 2 things. One, it was made a very long time ago, so sometimes the writing style kind of gets a little, it's a little hard to sink in, and since it was made for children, the kids in these books don't really talk like kids. And, yeah, it's just me. It's not really that, I don't know, maybe it's because I read a lot of YA fiction, and I like my novels to have, sorry, I'm moving the table, to have, a lot of interesting parts of it, like a lot of action in it. Like, I just don't really like it that much. And the sad thing about this book series, I'm not trying to dish it. I understand people love the series, and that's fine if you do. I'm not bashing this at all, and I get it, too. I get it. It was made a long time ago. I respect that. I'm not bashing C.S. Lewis, who's been dead for a while, for making a series for children that was made in the 1930s. I'm not upset about that at all. It's just... the thing about the book series, it can be a little bit forgettable. Like, I don't remember a lot of certain details of the books, which is something I'm mostly good at, but it can be a little boring at times. Like, there have been a couple moments while I was reading this book, which I finally just got done. It drags on, and sometimes I'll just be reading the words and I forget what happens and then just keep on reading. That's how the book was for me. And which is kind of a shame because I really like these kind of stories. I like stories that take place on a ship or a boat going on to a magical land, to another magical land. And like I said, I love Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson Seeing Monsters is like that in the second book. And I love Jason the Argonauts. I watched that movie so many times and I want to read a story from the Greek mythology story. Oh my god, I just love those kind of stories because they're so freaking cool. So it kind of makes me disappointed that this book was just okay. It's not bad per se, but just okay. And like I said, I hate to say it, but it's a little forgettable. I kind of don't remember all of it. And I don't like reading books where I don't remember a lot of details. Like they're so bland at times that you just don't remember a lot of details. Though, granted, the best thing about this book is Eustace. I know it may sound weird, but yeah, I actually am rooting for the whiny little brat in this book. I don't know, he's just kind of very relatable. He's in a strange world. He doesn't really like his cousins that much, which I can relate to. I don't always get along with my cousins. And there's actually a really touching scene where he turns into a dragon, and he's both happy about it, but he's also sort of like, I can't do other things humans do. So, I find him very relatable. I think he's cool. And I watched some of the movies of Chronicles of Narnia. I really love the Disney movies. The Disney movies are really cool. I'm not gonna lie, I love the Chronicles of Narnia movies, but the books actually did start me getting to reading because I love the movies so much. Like, hey, I'm gonna read the books now. But yeah, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm a little bit older. I just find the books meh and a little forgettable. I really want to love this series. I really do, you guys, but it's just okay, and it has too many forgettable things. Though I do like Eustace. I think Edmund and Lucy are really great characters, and Caspian's okay. Yeah, I kind of wish Caspian and Lucy hooked up, or at least shared a kiss. I don't know, I just want some romance in these stories. Well, maybe that's because my last book was about romance. And Aslan's always cool. Weepichi, love his story. He's cool. Sorry, I probably should stop this video now, but that's my thoughts on it. And it dragged, even though for a book that's only 248 pages, which is something I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of books that are small and drag. But anywho, tell me what you think, guys. That's my book review. I hope to make another one soon. And peace.